I'm Tina Rappy, and today I've got a fancy fold card to share with you. It is a step card. In fact, I had received in the past couple of weeks a couple of this exact style of card in the mail. So let me show it to you. So this is it, and then it opens like this. Okay, so this is one that my friend Lisa Harris had made. And then this is one that I had put together, but my sister Peggy designed this one. And so then I had put it together. So today we're going to do a Mother's Day card, and we are going to let this designer paper do all the work. So it looks complicated. There's a little bit to it with the cutting, but all in all, it really is easy. So let's move on over to the Stampin' Table and we'll get started.
So for doing this, this is a piece of terracotta tile, measures 4¼ by 11 inches. On my paper trimmer, I keep my cutting blade up here at the top. I keep my scoring blade here on the bottom. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is put this in and measure it at 4½ and score that. Okay, so you can see the little score line right here. Next, I want to move my cutting blade down and put this in at 1 inch. Here is my score line that I just did. And I want to start out on that score line. We've got this at 1 inch along here. And we are going to push the blade in right at the score line and come down all the way to 10 inches. Okay, so we are here, we started at the score line and we went all the way down to here, 1 inch from the bottom. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again, whoops, and this time I'm marking it on this 1 inch side, but we're going to go right back up to that score line and come down to 10 inches. Okay, so we have this. That's all the cutting that needs to be done on this. Now what we're going to do is we are going to do some more scoring. So we have these outside little panels and we have this inside panel. So right now we're going to go in, set this at 5½ inches over here, and I'm going to score just in this inside panel. So let me move this down a little bit. And you can see that. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to score, let me turn it this way. I'm going to score it at 1 inch. And here I'm only going to score on those outside panels. So from there, the edge to 1 inch. And then I'm going to do it down here. Okay. So we've scored these outside panels right here and right here, not across the middle. Okay, and then we're going to move it up 1 inch and do the same thing. So the first one was scored at 1 inch. Now we're going to do it at 2 inches. Score, score. Okay, now this is one that, you know, it might seem complicated, but honestly it isn't. You may have to look through the video a couple of times for it to make sense, but all right, and then we're going to score it, or I'm sorry, fold it crisply on that first one, and then pop this up, okay, and where our other score lines are, we're going to fold that. And here, okay, so it's the one piece of cardstock, scored at 4½ cut your 1 inch panels down to the 10 inch, score it at 5½ on the middle, and then 1 inch and 2 inches on each side of the outside panels. Okay. From here, piece of cake. We are going to use the Peaceful Poppy Designer Series paper. And so this piece is going to go in the middle. I will have all of the dimensions on my blog, so you will find them there, and that is stampinstudio.com. Okay, so that's going in the middle panel, and then I have two more. So with this paper, you honestly let the paper do all the work on this card. The only stamping we have going on with this one is the sentiment. Okay, and then, oops, yeah, this is right. This is going to go here. And this one's going to go on the other side. Okay, so we have this, and now we just have where the sentiment is going to go. So I have a piece of basic black and a piece of whisper white. I'm going to get out my Memento ink, and this is going to be a card for my mom for Mother's Day. So I'm using the stamp set Dress to Impress because it says Happy Mother's Day right there. This together. In terms of products used, you can't get much easier. This really is a simple card, and the real impressive part of it is the fold and then this paper. And this Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper is one of them that is on the last chance retiring list. It has been a huge hit, so I would suggest stocking up on it now. So there we go. Let me bring out the other ones here and show you. Once again. So this is the one that my friend Lisa had made. This is the one that Peggy had designed and I put together. And then we have this one. As far as for where you write on it, you can easily open it up, write on the inside, or flip it over and write on the back. And I think what I'm going to do, let's see, the stamp set A Wish for Everything, First My Mother, Forever My Friend. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on the inside for her, but we'll do that a little bit later. So what do you think? Do you like the card? I hope you were inspired today to do some stamping yourself. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my video projects, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button underneath the video. Also, if you would share it with people, that helps me out a lot as well. So thanks for taking a little time out of your day to spend with me in my Stampin' Studio. So until we meet again, enjoy life, stamp something, and eat chocolate. Bye-bye.